I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason, and this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens. We're back for part 2 of the Has-Beens Best Moments. What we're doing here is in honor of podcasting for a year. We're highlighting some of the best moments of the show from our first year. So, hope you enjoy. This is the Has-Beens Best Moments, part 2. So, as the podcast has gained a little bit more traction, Chris would like to make a statement, a public statement that goes on record.
On record. A retraction on record.
Okay.
Maybe not a retraction. Maybe a clarification.
This is the word.
Okay.
Clarification.
Okay.
So,
On a previous episode,
I called said people who attend bars on weekdays every day losers. So, Ben, you made some really good statements.
this is a great, yeah. So what he's saying is, if he offended you, he's sorry.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to switch positions. I don't. I think Ben was right. I heard what Ben said. We need to start all over. It's never gonna get on track. I can't breathe. That's a story we cannot tell.
We're not even a minute and a half in. All right, so Chris would like to start off with a statement. Just go.
So after listening to our last podcast, where we were casually talking about this is worse than the inside joke with respect last time. Who was going to sing it?
Oh, man.
So,
They're so bad.
this is
All right, we're
never
gonna
going to
have to
happen.
All right.
Should I leave?
All right, Chris, so maybe just say, hey, sorry I called you guys losers. I love you, and so does the
Deal
Lord.
with it.
All right. So Ben said in our last podcast that people who attend bars every night may not be losers, as I asserted, but may just be looking for good companionship and fellowship. And I think that's right. And I think, was I wrong for calling them losers?
This is so heartfelt.
If you don't say yes, there's no point.
Is this like the part of the movie where they're like, that's not an apology?
All right, hold on.
And this is not an apology or a redaction, I don't think. Now that I come to think of it, I think it's just a clarification that
Not everyone
do-
at
so I take this podcast as a casual conversation between
As it
friends,
is.
and I will try to watch myself better.
He'll try not to be honest.
he's a good person.
Yeah.
That's what he won't say that.
Self-reflection. I'm trying to reflect on
there you
myself
go.
here.
All right.
I
That
think
was
Chris
out of
thinks
order.
that if you're at a bar on weeknights, you need the Lord. But I'm going to be honest, if you're at church every day, you still need the Lord too. So,
Boom. Good stuff. All right.
my back hurts from
Ryan thinks if you're at bars every weeknight that you're a loser. So carry on.
He's not going to issue an apology statement.
All right. Speaking of weird bathroom stories and Waffle House, can I tell this one?
Which one? There's a lot of
I
weird
would like
bathroom
to.
stories.
I would like to tell his
places.
varsity story.
No, that's what I'm sorry. I'm
varsity,
sorry.
yeah.
It's the varsity. God.
Please, let's tell it.
Can we tell that one?
Yeah,
You didn't do
that's-
anything
it's
wrong.
Chris,
It's
please.
tell it.
Do you want to
This
tell
is
it? You want
You
to
can tell it, or
hilarious.
I will tell it for you if you don't tell it.
This
Chris,
story
let's-
has morphed, I think, over the years.
It hasn't
like most of
morphed.
our
No, it's
stories.
not. It's,
No.
it
It
is.
still
Let-
holds true.
You tell it from your perspective.
All right.
I remember
That's
it,
good.
honestly.
All right, Ben.
Never
Your-
mind.
Yours
Chris,
and mine
you're
is
out.
probably the same.
Chris, you're
You
out.
tell it, Ben.
So this is how it's been told forever, and within the last year, Chris has told it this way too. I've heard.
All right,
it, so.
before you tell the story, we have a motto, okay? Ben, I think it started with you. I've actually used this motto on other
Oh,
podcasts.
can I say it?
Yes.
What makes a better story?
Yes. So all that should be said. So a clarification on all the other stories we've told on this podcast. They've somewhat been changed to what makes the better story.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
don't
we
change
embellish a
stories.
little bit.
Yes.
I've never
I
once
don't think
embellished.
so.
Hold on.
That's not what makes a better story.
Okay,
is.
go
It's
ahead,
like,
go ahead.
Should
Look,
you do
I'm
this?
just going to
What
tell you.
makes
I'm
better-
going to say this right now. On the second episode of this podcast, I disclosed that I shot myself in the leg. so I
forget
think
that
that
all
you
the
need to
time.
take one for the team here.
I don't
And-
mind telling the story. I don't
All right,
mind.
all
I don't
right.
mind. I don't mind.
Let's
at all.
hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
All right, you tell it, and if there's something that I have been telling wrong, I'll admit it.
Well, I just don't fully remember it.
All right, so I'll tell it for you then.
Yes.
All right, so we went to a Braves game. We stopped at the varsity. This is still when the Braves played at Turner Field.
Yep.
Stopped at the varsity in Atlanta, and Chris eats it. It goes straight through him. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
He goes to the bathroom, goes in there. There's like however many stalls. The only one that's not taken does not have a door on it. And so he just accepts his fate because it's either crap on himself. And so he goes and uses the bathroom without a door. He goes number 2. And
It was
and
there
then-
or somebody was gonna step
and
in
then,
human
and then while he was in there, a little kid came by and was like laughing at him and making fun of him. And then also I've heard this story told that the little kid found his friend and then they came back and laughed more at him. So if there's some
imagine-
part of that that I
Yeah,
told
that's
wrong,
exactly how I'd say
But
it.
That's
that-
how I heard it.
All right, so let me tell you why that happened.
You ate.
IBS.
Dude, you
So,
ate,
hold
yeah,
on,
you
time out.
ate at the varsity. Everybody
Time
knows
out.
what happens when you eat at the varsity.
Was that accurate?
The reason they had time to come back is because I ate at the varsity, and it's not an easy
So it's an
cleanup.
accurate story.
How many young children were looking at you poop?
They would just run by and point and laugh.
I'm sorry. That is the worst possible way to say that. I'm sorry.
So imagine you're me, Ben, and another friend, and we're sitting in the booth waiting on Chris to finish his business. And he comes back.
Oh,
I was so humiliated.
they pointed and laughed. It
You
reminds
didn't
me.
see it. You didn't look humiliated because we were laughing.
It reminds me of the George Costanza. I was in the pool.
Oh, that's so
Do you
good.
think she knows about street?
Let me tell you another bad idea. Don't use the restroom in the varsity. It doesn't have a door. And don't eat the airport varsity if you're about to get on a plane. That's another bad decision.
Dude,
Man.
Chris, you like either you. I think you have an iron stomach, but you don't. Because I've been in a Braves game with you when they had the Waffle House stand, and you were like, "I want everything. Put it all on there. Put this, and it's a large hash brown with everything
cheese
they can
eggs too,
think
man.
of."
Chris
Oh
Porter,
my gosh!
Chris Porter loves cheese eggs.
Waffle House.
Please.
Waffle House cheese eggs
are the best.
I literally every time I eat eggs there, I think about you.
They're
That's how
so
much you
good.
love their eggs.
Please let me tell this poop story.
I got another
Okay.
one talking about kids laughing too.
All right.
Okay,
All right. So we're hunting. Like we go to this deer club.
you hunt.
Did at a younger age.
Well-
Remember, he had to save the deer heads.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, but you didn't shoot them.
So we're hunting, and one of my family members, we won't call him out,
Or her.
has a
See, listen
like
to
a
the podcast.
little a little toilet that like it's on a stand, but it's just the toilet seat
Right. It's just something to sit on, and it's going to go
while you take
on
while
the-
it goes
Yeah, yeah.
and it goes through. So
we
it's
used
just
the
a toilet
same
seat.
thing when we were camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes and uses the bathroom, and he's gone for like an hour and a half. So we started to get worried, Well, he comes back, and he's a hefty guy, He's sitting on this thing, does his business, and the legs just come out from under, and he lands in his own feces.
No.
It's like he's trying to clean
Hey,
himself up.
at least it was his.
He said there's like leaves stuck in his butt.
Oh,
Where else are they going to go?
Oh man, yeah. And I was like, you know what? You
That's
should
awesome.
I would just give up. I wouldn't.
Dude.
I wouldn't have told any. Why would you? There's some things you just don't
When
gotta
you're
tell.
gone an hour and a
man.
half, like People don't. There's questions.
Somebody
Dude,
should have
just-
come looking for
I
him.
fought
There's
a
questions.
coyote.
It says a
There's
lot of-
something better than
That's true.
It says a lot about y'all that y'all just left.
yeah, man.
know.
Like,
Well-
look, I told you, dude. My family, we're messed up. I don't know.
All right, I gotta tell one real quick. This is so this was, I think, at least 6 or 7, maybe more years ago. I was going to take my grandfather fishing. It was end of May. I remember that because he had to meet me at the lake at Lake Lanier because he was going to see his great granddaughter graduate. I think it was like elementary or preschool or something. I don't remember. That morning. So I'm on the lake waiting for him. So I go ahead and go. I get the boat in. I go ahead and start fishing. Well, it hits me. The monster jumps on my back, as Tim would say.
Yeah.
Tim said, yeah.
He always says the monster's got him.
So the monster jumped on my back, and I'm like, and I didn't have much time. So I go to the nearest bank, which is in the middle of the lake, pretty much. Like it's, if you know Lake Lanier, where Van's Tavern is, and I mean, it's just wide open right there in front of Lake Lanier Islands. You can see it, but Lake Lanier Islands can't see you. Anyhow, so I look, the monster was so big. I didn't have time to put the boat anywhere. I literally left it in floating in like 4 or 5 foot of water. I jump out. I go to this little sandy beach. I didn't have time to do anything. Like it was just the monster's heavy. I get the monster off of me on the beach, and
This is a weird way to describe.
it was
Defecating.
the monster was mean, and I lost.
Are you writing a children's book? Like,
I lost clothing over it. So I didn't know
you
what to
crapped
do
your
with
pants?
it. Yeah. So I left
Dude, you're
everything.
in the middle of a lake. Just hang your butt off the side of the boat,
That
dude.
would have been a better idea, but I didn't. So I left most of everything on the beach. I just left it because I didn't know what to do with it. So I get back on the boat and I'm like, I gotta call my grandfather to get me some clothes. I gotta have some clothes.
so you don't have any clothes?
Well, I mean, I have a shirt on still.
So he's Donald Duck in it. Then.
So, but I get back on the boat and I can't find my phone.
so glad
I
this
start
happened.
looking. The water's very clear lately. I'm thinking best case scenario, I dropped it in the water, right? And I'll find
Worst
it
case
somewhere.
scenario,
Best
you got to
case.
go fight a monster.
There's a God in heaven. I go back, and thank God it was beside the dead monster.
Chris, I think Jason's on to something. You can take your pooping story and like write a children's book, and
So-
nobody would
Nobody
ever
would know.
know
So
that that's what
I
it's actually
take-
about.
Yeah.
I get my phone. I call my grandpa, and he's like, where am I going to get clothes at? I'm like, you're coming through Oakwood? Like, there's,
Yeah. figure
I
it
don't
out.
know.
Help me out.
Yeah, I need some clothes.
There's so many places.
He goes to the thrift store. He's a porter. He goes to the thrift store. He look. This is like college, or like right after college. So I mean, like, I'm bigger now than I was then, but I mean, I'm still like pretty much the same size clothes I wear now. He gets me a small shorts and a double X shirt.
Well, this is my thing. I would pay
Hold on,
money
hold
to
on,
have been
hold on.
there
Underwear?
while you were rolling back up to the
Were you-
boat ramp to
Yes.
pick him up.
Were you?
No. I
Were
took
you-
the shirt and tied it around my waist.
You didn't even wear the shorts.
Before
took the, okay.
the shirt. The only
Hold on. Were
article
you-
that the monster didn't steal, I
Were you?
I tied it around my waist.
Were you commando during this? Because that,
What do you mean? At what point?
like, when you were after you put the small shorts on.
Good. You want to buy underwear from a thrift store?
Oh, the monster took my previous ones.
That's
So
what I'm saying. So you were.
he didn't buy
commando
me any.
I would
thrift
not
store.
want those underwear.
That would be a-
Man,
the
that's
Rockets.
Oh,
tough.
man.
Do they
That's
sell
tough.
underwear at the thrift store?
I doubt it. That's got to be like a law OSHA's on that or something.
Hey, can I This is switch topics, but
Oh, hold on. I've got more.
Hold on.
Oh, you got
Hold on.
more of the.
I'm gonna tell one more poop thing and then you go back
Okay.
because we just got all this poop train. Talking about kids laughing reminded me. I was at Mall of Georgia one time, and I went to the bathroom and peed, and I washed my hands. And I look over here and I'm like, what are these kids laughing about? And there was like a group of kids, like 5 or 6 kids outside, like pointing and laughing. And I'm like, I gotta see this. So I just walk over there, and there's a turd as big as my forearm on the seat, and there's
man.
a kid in there like taking selfies with it.
Good.
Dude, that is.
And I just turned around and walked out. I was like, you know what? You have your fun.
Look,
All right.
these stories. This is the reason. Like, I didn't fight any monsters in public restrooms until I was like 20 something.
No, you were the champion of the monsters till then, huh?
Yeah. Well, then I think then I was just like,
I'm not doing public
it'd be
restrooms.
okay. No.
So I have one more and I'm done. Okay. One more. And this one probably needs to be edited and taken out. But I'm at Bass Pro Shop in Gwinnett. The monster.
If you pooped in a fish tank, I'm gonna lose it.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
The monster jumps on my back.
Please stop saying that. You gotta go. All right, you gotta go.
Again, he jumps on me again. I run as fast as I can. I run in there.
Which is like a 5.240.
That's pretty generous, I think. Thank goodness I make it. I'm fighting the monster. And all of a sudden I hear this. I hear this little girl.
What?
Oh my
In the
gosh,
bathroom.
he's in the women's
She
room.
said-
He went.
She says, "Mama, you smell that?"
Oh, you in the
And I got and I thought I didn't see any urinals when I run in here, did I?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my!
I didn't
God.
even. I was in such a hurry.
He did.
I didn't.
He
even
forgot how to read
Realize
or recognize
I didn't stop
images.
and use the
You
Braille?
used
the braille.
female bath.
I did. When she said that was the first time I realized it. I run in there, so I waited till
Everyone left,
and then I
so you
ran
thought-
out of there as fast as I could. And I'm pretty
That
sure
almost makes it worse. It's like she's a grown man running full sprint.
Out of the.
You should have casually walked down and been like, "Oh,
Oh shoot!
oh my goodness,
Yeah. My
where
bad.
am I at?"
My fault. My fault.
All right, I have a question before. I'm sorry, I know I'm going in a weird direction here, but if you guys are in like a Starbucks
I'm not.
or like a one-seater situation
I can't wait.
that
till
has a
this-
men's and a women's, if the men's is occupied, will you go in the women's?
Oh, if I gotta if it's bad enough for me to use a public restroom and I know it's a one-seater,
Is there any shame in that?
as long as there's no female waiting.
I'm not going to go on myself. Like, I mean, if that's the
True.
only option
Yeah.
I
Or in the
have.
floor.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I remember like when, well, I was probably in primary school, and it was like the next year, so I'd moved halls. And the year before, the boys' room was on the right. So this is the next year, and I'm a kid. So
Where at?
I just go to the right.
At school?
Yeah, at school. So I just go to the right, and I don't think about no urinals either. So I used the girls' bathroom once when I was a kid. So if that makes you feel any better.
You know, I think I've learned two things being a parent. Number one is you got to sleep with your eyes open. Number two, I'll get into number two in a little bit. So, man, one time I went to sleep. It was the day the night before we had been put out of the state tournament. So I was already
Jacked.
And during basketball season, when you're coach, like I don't sleep ever. I'm always thinking about the next thing, next opponent, whatever. So at the end of the season, dude, I'd come home and I'm in a slumber. I'm talking about I'm gone.
Like
on-
hibernate time?
Yeah, on the recliner. So I'm dead asleep. Allison had ordered like a little, I don't know, makeup or I don't know, some kind of skin. I don't know. And it's in this,
She ordered some kind of skin.
some kind of skin product. I don't know. Dude.
I thought this was a gift for you,
the
like a
lotion
snake
No.
skin.
On the skin.
No, I'm sure it, Anyway, so it's in this glass bottle. My son, while I'm dead asleep for no reason, he has a reason, but I'll tell he picks this glass bottle up and throws it at my face. And dude,
How old is Rylan?
he's 3 at this point, 3 or 4 at
I
this
think,
point.
yeah.
3 or 4. Dude, he hits me in the eye. It busts my eye. And you gotta remember, I'm dead asleep.
No.
It busts my eye open. Dude, I have never bounced out of a recliner. I mean, I look like I was on a freaking pogo stick.
Did
Just
you say one?
Well, I do want to
I
ask.
said so many things. Dude, I grabbed his head. and I-
90s merry-go-round pain.
And I remember I grabbed his little head. Oh, I'm getting angry. Just when I reminisce about the story, I feel the emotions
He's
coming
already
back.
getting angry right
I
now.
grab his head and I'm like shaking a little bit, And I said, "Son, what in your little brain made you feel like that was okay?"
Golly.
And he goes, "Daddy, I'm sorry I pushed my mean button on accident." I was like, which brings me to the second part. Like, I've learned in the Bible when God tells Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, and he's like, everybody's like, "Man, he is so faithful. Abraham was so I think Isaac was being a turd. And
Isaac had touched his mean button.
And Abraham was like, "You know what, God? I'm going to do what you asked." Because it says he got up early in the morning. You don't get up early in the morning unless you're looking forward to it.
Unless you
I'm just
get
I'm-
hit with a glass bottle.
Well,
I'm just saying.
the same kid in this story pelted me in the ear from across the pool with a diving toy on Monday. And then laughed about it. So,
Press that
dude,
mean button.
Yeah.
His daycare teacher, when we were, I went in to get him, and she was like, "Boy, you got to watch him. He can throw a toy across the room." I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I know. Ask my eye." It's like,
Let's tell a Medea Bible story.
Oh, man.
There once Abraham had a son named Isaac, and Isaac busted
busted
an alabaster
Yeah, dude.
glass thing of perfume on
A-
Abraham's eye
Yeah.
while he was asleep. So
I
Abraham
just-
decided to kill him.
Dude, I just think that story went a little different. I think God was like, "Hey, Abraham, you sacrifice Isaac," and then Abraham was like, "You got it, gotcha, God.
Abraham
I am your
said,
servant."
Abraham said, if you'd asked me 2 days ago,
I was like,
I might have said no.
good, because I wasn't gonna make it another day. Now it's okay.
Oh, man.
kids like that I always call Sour Patch Kids, man. They're sour, then they're sweet.
Dude.
Sour
Patch
Patch.
I got one of them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Molly's that way. Like they piss you off, and then
Yeah.
they'll like cuddle up to you when they see you're mad. This weekend when Savannah and I were going to the mountains, we went through Helen to go to Hiawassee, and I was like, "You remember when I sold an AK-47 at that Wendy's?" What? And she's like, "Oh no, I bought it. I'm sorry, I didn't sell it. I traded a pistol for an AK-47." And I was like, "That is the most American thing."
That's awesome.
I bought an
That
AK-47
is the most American
at
thing.
a Wendy's in Helen, in a Bavarian,
Yeah.
in a fake Bavarian town.
America.
Yeah. What was this guy wearing? Did he have any
he
kind of
was
like
from-
militia shirt on or
No,
something?
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, totally.
Like private sale of guns. is
Yeah,
allowed.
it's just private sale guns.
And,
you
and then you just go and register it.
Do
You don't
have
register
To,
guns, no.
do you have to go through like a process or
No.
anything?
So how did...
So I have.
Like I could sell you a gun right now and it's fine.
all right. Now
You
that
don't
I,
register guns.
now that I know this information, I have a gun for sale.
This just becomes swap shop.
It's a I don't know. I don't know what
So
it is.
I'm not trying to get on the ATF's radar. I don't own that AK-47 anymore.
ATF. That's the.
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
Why is tobacco? Shouldn't it be drugs? Like, why is tobacco on there? That offends me.
Because it's
Why
I
is
don't think it's-
firearms with alcohol and tobacco?
Yeah,
like firearms
are-
is such a more serious
Are people
thing than
out there
alcohol and
like?
tobacco.
Are people out there running tobacco? Like,
I don't think it's. I think that there has to be a
bootlegging's
government
still a
agency
thing?
that oversees like regulation and taxes and stuff.
okay.
hey man.
Like because it's legal.
So usually they're just looking
Firearms,
for alcohol
all
and
that stuff,
firearms.
all that stuff's
yeah,
Moonshiners and moonshiners.
moonshiners. Like, what are we doing with the tobacco? Like, do we have tobacco dogs? Like, are they sniffing? They sniffing out tobacco?
Are they coming to the school looking for tobacco?
Dude, I went one time. Another one of these Facebook gun trades. I went. It was like because the Wendy's was fine. Like this was just a redneck from Blairsville or somewhere. I met him halfway. It was Helen, and
We just assume he's from Blairsville.
no,
all they have in
I remember I was meeting him there because he was somewhere in the mountains that way, and so. I went to this guy's house one time.
You went to his house?
I
It's
traded.
starting
guy.
great.
I traded like a Springfield 1911 for a Glock 27 for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I don't know what any of that means.
Or maybe it was the other way. I don't even remember which way the trade went because I've had so many guns. God. I go to this dude's house. Okay, he's not there yet, and he's like, "Oh man, I'm running late." It gets dark, and I'm still sitting in this dude's house.
What?
Are you in your car?
And I'm by myself.
Well, I hope
in your
he's in
car
his
though?
car.
Like, are you on the porch?
I'm in my
rocking?
vehicle it's like Gwinnett County. It's not like this ain't around here. And I'm like, I'm gonna die, but I just waited it out, and I did it, and I didn't die.
That's awesome.
But
We're not advising meeting people at their house,
Especially
because
buying
face-
guns.
I
dude.
didn't have kids at that point. I wouldn't do it now. But I didn't care.
So I have a what would you have done story. Okay. So I'm going from Maysville to Jefferson
Did you
on Highway
go
82
to Tadmore.
then you did it right.
Shout out. And I go past what I thought is a gun in the middle of the road. And I'm like, is that a gun? So I pull over and go back. It's a 9mm. So I get it. I grab it. I'm like, so I called the sheriff of Jackson County, and I was like, or I called the police department. I think like the non-emergency, like, I found a 9mm. And they were like, congratulations. I was like, do you want it? Like, what do I do? And they're like, well, you can give it to us, and somebody here will just take it home, or you can, like,
keep it.
or
I
whatever.
I feel like they should have ran the serial numbers to see if it had been reported stolen. And if it hadn't been reported stolen, then yeah, congratulations.
So
but I feel like they should have ran the serial number on it.
So I bring it home, and I'm like, oh, cool, I got 9mm. And so I'm a terrible. So let me preface this. I quit deer hunting because I'm such a bad shot. I missed so many deer, I got mad. I quit hunting. That's why I quit hunting. I missed so many like 30, 40-yard shots with a rifle in a field. I quit. Like, I'm a terrible shot. So my dad's at my house, and this rabbit steps out literally about 60 yards. Okay? So with a pistol. I don't know if this is a good shot. And I'm like, I wonder if I can hit that rabbit. Daddy's like, don't shoot at that rabbit. I've not shot this gun yet. And I'm like, it fell off a truck. It's all scratched up. I'm like, there's no way. I can't hit nothing.
Was there
anyways.
ammo in it when you found it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God,
So-
dude.
I shoot at the rabbit. I drop it. And my dad looks at me and goes, great, now I got to go pick that up.
Did you eat it?
That was a
No, I'll do it in the
that
woods.
was a
Dude, rabbit's
fantastic
delicious.
shot.
I was so excited I hit it.
That is a good
So-
shot with a pistol.
Dude,
My dad's like, thanks, you shot my rabbit.
when we bought our
When-
wait, what? You shot
Plot
you shot
twist.
a pet?
Plot twist. This rabbit was in a cage. And Chris is like,
the feed was getting expensive.
Dad, let me shoot that rabbit. And the reason he says no is because it's a pet.
Have y'all ever ate rabbit before?
Yeah,
all
not
the
that I know of.
the 17 people that listen to this from Atlanta, they are all calling PETA right now.
What's Peter got to do with it?
Dude, we talked
Oh,
about
okay.
this
I'm
earlier.
sorry. I just had a great transition to go there.
Well, just keep it. Just keep it. Just stick it in,
Okay,
stick
I'll
it in
stick
your cargo
that
shorts.
transition in my pocket.
One of his 18 pockets. Oh, man.
Chris, what all do you carry in your cargo shorts?
What kind of cargo you hauling?
Is that what they're called? That I never thought about that.
Yeah, you could carry so much
You
cargo.
carry so much cargo.
I open this one up for snacks.
I put my car snacks over here. Whatever that is. We were talking about how less mature we are than our wives. And, you're as a man, you're called to lead your family. You're always trying to assert your dominance in some way, show you're better than your wife, even though you're not, you're trying
Tread
to do that.
carefully.
Whoa. So, I'm ahead. We're going to do what I say. Even though you don't have the best ideas and you don't know she's smarter than you, all that kind of stuff. So we all have that struggle, whether you want to admit it or not. And so this was right after COVID. I had lost my wallet, which happens all the time. I had lost my wallet. And so, one of the first things you do is you cancel your credit cards, your debit cards, and all of our bills.
The first thing I do is look for it.
Well, once you can't find it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris. I'm just being a jerk.
Yeah, I can tell. And so we cancel all of our stuff anyhow. So this is months after that, after we canceled our my debit cards and credit cards, that kind of thing. And all of our bills are on a credit card, debit card, of course, that kind of thing. So you get a call a couple months later. These people saying that they are Jackson EMC and that our bill has been paid in like 3 months and they're going to cut our power off here in like a day if it doesn't get paid. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, yeah, like, cause it was cause I had lost the card and I didn't know if we had set it back up to pay. I didn't know. And I'm like, all right, so yeah, this makes sense. Okay. So they're like, just give us your card info. And my wife says, she hears the conversation. She goes, she's looking at me. She gets me off the phone. She goes, this is a scam. And I said, Renee, I need to take care of us. This is not a scam. They're going to cut our power off. We all thought we were going to die during COVID anyways, and so if you're hyper, if you're like me and you think the world's always going to end every day, I thought the world was going to end.
If you own a bunker.
The bunker was on. It was ready to go. I was going in every day, making sure we had everything in the bunker.
Cleaning it up.
Yeah.
So my wife's like, this is a scam. Do not do this. Do not give them our card. I said, Renee, I'm going to take care of this. Do you understand? I got this. I give them the card information. I pull on the bank account, and there's literally like $800 missing. Another $800. Like they're taking money out so fast. And I'm like, I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm like punching things. Like I go full bin on it. Like I'm throwing remotes.
Dude, how pissed was Renee though?
Well, here's the deal. If it would have just happened, that would have been one thing.
She's like, I told you.
But she's sitting there telling me not to do it.
Yeah.
Not to do it.
I mean, the thing is,
And I'm like, I'm such an idiot.
the people on the other end of the phone are probably just like, this is the only time it's ever worked for somebody that 90 years old. This is insane. This usually only works for old people.
If you're in charge of the finances for any Nigerian princes, you should call Chris. I got a guy for you.
He's the real world Michael Scott.
Man, world's best boss, man.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
Dude.
It was terrible. Like,
Oh, I'm sure it was.
oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Dude.
My wife's so much smarter than I am.
Also, just for future reference, I'm pretty sure they're going to send you something in the mail.
Oh
if
yeah,
they're gonna cut your power off. They do it a lot.
or they'll just turn it off if you don't do that. But you know what? If they do, you just call them.
Wait.
and they'll turn it back on.
Come to find
you
out, I had been paying my bills. There's nothing never been like,
You paid somebody else's bills too.
Are you?
Yeah, big time.
Are you Jackson EMC?
Yes.
Because that would have been awesome if you were like Georgia Power.
You didn't even know it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We were in like Maryland or somewhere, and my dad had the worst windshield wipers in the world. You couldn't see anything out of them, and it starts just pouring down rain. And on the windshield wipers, he stops at this gas station, buys new ones, and there's like this little metal clip that like hooks, almost like a fish hook. And he's like, I love my dad, but he's the least mechanically inclined person I've ever met. Like for all, like for
Me and your
he's the
dad.
best history teacher, one of the best coaches I've ever been around. Dude can't screw in like a light bulb. All right. And I tell him that all the time to his face. And he knows it. He embraces it. He's trying to get these windshield wipers on. And he like finally pushes it real hard, and the metal thing pops off and goes in his thumb. Oh! And like hooks in his thumb. Oh! And it won't come out.
No.
Dude. And he's yanking on it, and it's like spewing blood, and it will not come out. Oh! And so like he's in the bathroom for like 25, 30 minutes, and like me and my friend Nick are like in the truck, and we're like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
What state are you in?
Maryland. So anyways, so I go into the bathroom, and there's blood all over the sink.
Oh my God.
And finally, this guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm an EMT. I could get that out, but like, I don't want you to sue me." And my dad's like, "I'm not gonna sue you." He's like, "I don't know." And my dad's like, "Everybody, get out of here!" And like yells at everybody in the whole bathroom to get out. And everybody leaves, and the guy just like literally grabs it and does like one thing and pulls it out.
That's
and my
awesome.
dad had been like yanking it for like 30 minutes. But
I'm in pain right now.
yeah, it was.
So I
crazy.
need to tell a Doug Thacker story about his ability to do things. And I'm the same way. So this story is about me. This is a story, me and him together.
Hold on.
So
Time out. Putting on windshield wipers is not as easy because you don't do it often.
Oh,
Yeah. I forget
Dude, I
every
always-
time.
every single time.
Yeah.
I frustrate. I've
Every
skinned
car is
my
different.
knuckles.
Yeah.
I've,
Well, to be honest, why is it
cursed.
so hard?
It's
Like, we
stupid.
put a man on the moon
For real.
Like
So-
in 1969. Why can't we just make it where there's
Allegedly.
Just slide and pop, dude. It should slide and pop.
Last week, I
should
bought
slide
windshield
and pop.
wipers for my truck. I'm in front of O'Reilly's. It's taken me 30 minutes. I get embarrassed how long it's taken me. I just get in the car with them, and I had to get my car washed. I drive to the car wash, the coin car wash above, below O'Reilly's, and then I stopped in one of those bays and put it on because I was so embarrassed how long it was
You
taking.
should have had
Yeah.
them put them on for you, man.
I'm
Them on in
embarrassed
there.
to ask
Yeah,
another
dude,
grown man to
did
put
you-
on my
Oh,
windshield.
I
Did
don't
the
do it.
guy-
I'm just saying you should have. It'd been hilarious.
Dude, I went in O'Reilly's the other day, and the dude was like, so I went to buy this like little fuse, and the guy was like, "Do you have a phone number with us?" And I was like, "No, sir." And he goes, "Why not?"
So aggressive.
I don't know what to. I don't want to. I don't.
Can I say no?
Are you going to sell my information? This is a government conspiracy. Do you know Dale Gribble? It's my hero.
So,
Like,
so let me tell the
Russ.
story.
my
about
name is
the-
Rusty.
So Ben,
Shackelford.
Ben buys this house, his first house. And you know where I'm going with
We
this,
were
Ben?
talking about this the other day. Yeah.
So I've never done anything in my life like construction at all. Neither has Doug Thacker. And Ben gives the task to me and Doug to paint this room. I've never painted a room in my life.
That is not mechanical.
Yeah, no,
It-
painting.
well-
Did you have a roller?
Yes.
Holy crap,
no.
dude.
Well, maybe I don't. But this is what we
You
do.
don't know what a roller is?
I know. No, listen to the story. Here's what we do. We have 2 paintbrushes. I know. We probably had rollers there. Neither one of us knew what we were doing. This is. I'm in college, and Doug is Doug. He's Ben's father. He is the master. We with a paintbrush, 2 paintbrushes. We paint the whole room.
Well, and
Have you ever imagine a room where you try to paint the whole thing with paintbrushes?
Oh my god! I
All
bet
there
it's
is
streaks
brush strokes
everywhere.
You've been in the room, and this is what he's not adding. It was my like poker room in that house.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because I remember the first time I went in there, I was like, "This was not painted well."
There was paint. There was paint all over the ceiling, like all
remember
over the
this.
ceiling,
Yeah.
and it was navy.
I remember
It wasn't like it
That's
stood
what I had
out
in
on the
my
store though.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You remember when we smoked cigars in there?
That last time, yeah.
Ben walks in. I remember when painting goes, "What are y'all doing?"
Did I
which I'm
smoke
not
a
a good
cigar
painter
in
either.
there?
I don't.
I got asthma.
So, but I remember my wife was not cool with it.
No, but you were like, we're selling this house or we're moving out or whatever. And you're like, it's the last time we'll do it. And you're like, we'll just crack the window. It'll be fine.
We closed the door. We were like hotboxing it inside my poker.
So there's a really funny story about the railroad tracks right there at that house. What? I can't remember. What was the story about?
His trampoline.
trampoline.
Yeah,
We've
we've
went
talked
down
about
there.
that. Yeah, that's been on
The
the
trampoline blew down there and they just
That-
left.
No, we're
That was
sitting
on
out
the
there
pilot
and we were
episode,
like,
though.
"Is that?"
Oh, who said that?
I think it may have been a previous.
Oh, that was me.
It's just what did you
I-
say?
Where it's just like somebody we'd been playing poker there for like
was
a
me.
year.
Yeah.
and there's a train track behind this house, and somebody's like, "Is there a train?"
No,
back
that
there?
was me. It was me.
Oh,
guys.
okay.
It was-
Jason.
I said, that sounded like a train. And everybody looked at me like, yeah.
It
I
comes
bet
by
came
every
from the
hour.
train track.
It comes by every hour for every day.
What's funny is that thing goes by my house too. I just never noticed it at Ben's old place.
Yeah, it's the same train tracks.
Yeah.
Man,
You could have ridden it to my house.
Dude,
So one thing I've learned by this podcast, and just really just looking at my life, I feel like I'm just really overconfident in my abilities and a lot of things. Because like I told Savannah, I was like, this question came up. It was on Instagram. I was like, I think I could at least handle like a black bear. Like maybe
What?
Maybe
No. Dude, they have claws.
they're not that big.
Yeah, one swipe,
What?
you're done.
I'd punch that thing in the face.
No way.
so
No
you
way.
you
No.
think
You
9
think
out
you
of
could-
10 times you die.
you
9
could-
out of 10
you
times.
could-
that
no
one?
chance.
He
So
needs
you
just
think
one.
you
I
could
would. You said
fight?
you could roll a shark over and tickle its belly. You
did
think
say
you think
that.
you could do that easier?
I
than-
said that.
somebody did.
that was me?
What?
That was-
Jason said that.
No, I didn't say that. I tickle his belly. I said I could flip his head and make it go into that state of unconsciousness.
Right.
You die 10 out of 10 times.
No, I don't.
That's in its like
Sharks
element.
come into like knee deep water now. Dude, I own the land. I could take it.
That's not the land. That's the sea.
Like John Dutton?
But I
like,
feel-
I own the land.
we don't share land in this country.
Yes.
Dude,
Black bears, first of all, are not
can
that
earn
aggressive. Second of all, I'm bigger than a lot of black bears. How much was the average size of a black bear?
You're not.
he said.
You're not. I just like
He said. He said.
Give me my phone.
He said.
just hit my head on the wall. You're not bigger than a black bear.
He said.
You might be bigger, but you're not winning that fight.
He said black bears are not aggressive. So I imagine a black bear like rummaging through the trash and being And Ben just hits it in the head from the side, like sucker punches it.
Yeah. He would try to bear hug a
And
bear.
then he looks at Savannah and says, I told you.
Okay.
I told you I could do it.
I'm okay.
Okay, you're not bigger than a black bear.
All right. The average male black bear weighs 275.
Exactly.
But can reach 400
Exactly.
and can grow to be 6'6".
What's the average
I mean, you
female?
could grow
The
to
largest males can be 6.6 feet long and weigh up to 902 pounds.
Let's go.
What about females?
Yeah.
You're not gonna fight a female
Can I
bear?
hit a female bear?
Yeah, I think you're right.
But the average is 275. I think I can handle 275.
Doesn't it depend
don't know why I
on
said
the, on the animal?
Well, also too,
That's the
Jason,
question.
Jason has referenced like getting that, adrenaline and moms flipping vans. I mean,
Yeah.
if my life depended on it, I think I could whoop a black bear.
All right,
But
so
a van doesn't have
what
balls
about-
and teeth.
You cannot whoop a black
sliding
bear,
doors
dude.
up.
What about a kangaroo?
no, heck
they're gonna
dude,
kick
they're
you in
trained
the
fighters.
face, man.
Kangaroo.
No.
That's
That's
like
a
fighting.
bad idea.
Man, no,
They have tiny arms though. You just
No.
gotta stay away from their big old feet.
and that's the
That's the-
problem.
yeah, but you can't. They're faster than you too.
Kickboxing.
Man, y'all.
Animals are athletic as crap, man.
But
All right.
there's guys that
We're not even professionals. We established this.
My favorite part of literature is dark romanticism. Because in the romantics, you got this.
What the-
You got
what are
these.
we doing?
I
Let
don't
me bring it real
know.
quick. Let me bring it to you. Romanticism is like you go in the wild and you find yourself and you find meaning in life. And dark romance is like, yeah, you go out in the wild, something's going to kill you.
Ryan, what's the biggest animal you could take?
Well, this is all I got to say. In my aforementioned mobile home, starter home, we had the hole in the floor. A cat, it was full grown, got in our house, and it was a wild cat. Like, not a wild cat.
feral cat.
Yes. And it got up in the closet.
Was it named Garbage?
No. Anyway, the cat got up in our closet up on the top shelf, and my wife was like, "You gotta get this cat out of here." And I'm
Oh my
like, "Yeah."
goodness.
And all I could think about was it jumping off of that shelf and latching onto my eyeballs. So I just sat there and we stared at each other for an hour and a
In the
half.
same room with
Yeah.
the wildcat.
Yeah. So after an
You
hour
got
and
to
a
shoot it.
after hour and
Inside?
well, that's my
Yes.
see. Okay,
There's already a
absolutely.
hole in the
So
wall
this-
somewhere.
You shoot it 10 out of 10 times.
So
you
this-
shoot
Plywood
that
over
thing.
it.
This brings me to my it makes me feel good that another man is scared of this cat because I could just it was trapped, and I just think animals that are trapped they have more adrenaline than I do.
And a cat
and-
trapped.
yeah, and
That's
it can.
a bad
it's-
idea. That's a bad idea.
So in this closet's small, and so I sit there and I stare at it for an hour and a half, and finally my wife comes in there and she's like, "You are the biggest sissy," and takes a broom and just kind of don't hit it, just kind of moves the broom in the cat's direction, and it just takes off out the door. And she's like, "There, I did it." And I'm like, you know what? So I'm scared
So
of
you don't
cats.
think
So
that you could
you-
even defeat a cat?
You think maybe a rabbit
I
is more your
no,
speed?
yeah, I might could get a
Rabbits can, like,
rabbit.
thump you with their feet though.
I think I could get a rabbit, but honestly, I feel like a cat. If a cat truly
Wanted to
desired,
fight.
yeah, I mean, I feel like it would scratch my eyeballs out.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
also,
gonna-
But this is a life or death. You
If
think
you're
a
fighting-
cat could kill you?
You talk about fighting. Like,
I'm talking about what could you
Dude, if a-
defeat with your bare hands
that's what I'm
to
saying.
live?
No way a cat.
to live.
Like,
if a cat decided to
claws
claw
and
your
all?
eyeballs out, dude, you're done.
Are you?
Ryan,
'Cause
I
you
would
have
agree.
hands.
I agree
You
100%.
have hands. You strangle the life out of that cat.
Okay,
I feel
what are
like
we
you got a
talking-
better opportunity of hand-to-hand combat with a dog than a cat.
Really?
Yes.
So yours is a dog? Your animal is a dog?
Yes, I'm not fighting a cat.
you'd rather fight a dog?
I would rather
fight a cat.
fight a dog than a cat.
I don't know. I'm gonna go.
All right. So real quick, cats.
know.
Here's my per episode Ingles story. When I was at Ingles back in the day, there was a dude that worked at the deli. Don't remember his name. Don't even barely remember anything about him. But I remember we used to call him. There was something about being scratched by a cat. I don't remember what we called him.
Cat
But
scratch
anyways,
fever.
he had like a cat, and apparently he was like holding it to his face. I love you, cat. Scratched him right in the nose. Had
Yep.
to get stitches.
Yep.
on
Cats
his
are the
nose.
worst.
But
The worst.
you
Courtney
think
Parks.
a cat could kill you?
I'm,
That is the dumbest thing.
but it
I've
could leave you incapacitated.
Right, but the question is, what could you defeat
Okay.
with your hands?
With
Oh,
my
I
hands,
mean, I
before,
think
like
I
if
could
it was a
tackle
death, like in a death match.
Yeah, I think I could defeat a black bear if it meant my life depended on it.
No.
I could take down a catfish.
A catfish.
That's a weird thing.
So Chris says dog. Dog. You think?
I feel like
you
I
got a
could.
dog.
If it was hand-to-hand, Yeah, like I could a dog, but
Dude.
anything bigger than that, I don't.
I've had so many dog run-ins, like in the pool business.
Yeah.
Because like,
Man, this is a tough
Do
one.
you think
for
you
me.
could? Like, I mean, have you met
A
a dog,
dog?
you think that
What about a
would
deer?
beat you?
Could you take down a
like
deer?
a buck or a doe.
Oh, a buck
Does
kills
it
you every
matter?
time.
I don't think a buck kills you.
Does it
You
matter?
grab it by the horns and you just like,
But you got to grab it by the horns. That thing's
You gotta
gonna
grab
run
it
right
by the
strong,
by the
man.
horns.
dude, I'd kick the piss out of that thing.
I think, oh man, this is tough for
Imagine
me.
cowboy poker with a deer.
I don't know what cowboy poker is.
That's
It's
where,
where
they
you
hand on the
sit.
table, bulls running.
Yeah, and they
it's-
hit
it's
you.
dumb.
Whoever's sitting at the table last wins.
Wins.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I don't know why you play cards. Just sit there.
Yeah, it's just put your hand on the table. So, man, I think I could take a small bobcat.
No way.
Aren't all bobcats small?
No. You
Yes.
lose 10 out of 10 times.
I think I could take a
No.
bobcat. I could take a bobcat.
If you're
a normal
fighting-
domestic cat, no, I got it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you're
But a
fighting to the
bobcat.
I
death,
think I could take a bobcat.
no way.
What about a gorilla?
These are
Absolutely
No one.
not.
Everybody's losing to a
Here's
gorilla.
here's
What
what,
about
I
chimp?
think.
No,
If
no.
it's
No.
a domesticated or not. If it's domesticated, you got a chance. If it's like a bobcat,
All right,
Yes,
hold
I
on.
do
Let
have
me.
a chance.
all right,
Dude,
hold on.
Bobcats
They're
are
not
like this
that
big.
big.
I don't care. Let me
anything
ask.
a coyote.
yeah, I could take it.
Dude, no. Let me ask you that. What?
I
What
would
can
kick the
you?
piss out
What
of
can you do?
Not a wolf, but a coyote.
What
would
can
be.
you do better than a bobcat?
Everything.
Like, no, you can't. You're not as fast.
He's pretty athletic.
You're not
but
as
I don't think
agile.
He's that athletic.
He's
I
just
don't need
bigger
to
and
be agile.
stronger.
When that
I
thing
bet-
latches on me, right? It jumps at me because it's gonna.
You're dead.
I am grabbing his head.
He is grabbing your head too.
No,
he's
he's not.
grabbing your throat
I
with
think-
his teeth.
I have.
I think you
arms
guys are
to block.
confused
You
by the
guys-
size of a bobcat.
Well,
They're
if you're
not that
I
using-
can
all right,
take
how are
a
you-
bobcat.
How are you blocking with your arms and grabbing the cat?
That bobcat,
One
adult
arm,
bobcats.
He's going,
Listen,
and then I grab here
Oh my god.
and rip
dead.
it this
adult
way.
bobcats are
And now I
between,
have him where I want him.
adult bobcats are between 12 and 35 pounds.
I don't care.
Hudson is 70 pounds, and I could throw
These
him like
things-
like a sack of
These
potatoes.
things-
Hudson
eat other
can't climb an
things.
oak tree in 5 seconds.
How many bobcats have you seen climb an oak tree?
Listen. These
I don't know,
things,
but it could.
These things
What
eat
does
things
that
to
do? So
can I.
stay alive. They eat other things to stay alive.
So do I.
Yeah.
No, they eat live things to stay alive. They
They
have to
have to-
kill
Whatever,
it
dude.
and then eat it.
I hate to say this, but me and Chris are on the same. And I saw it here, Jason, under your section or whatever. Why does it says your wife doesn't let you eat cereal? Well, why don't she let you eat cereal?
Yeah. So, oh man. So the other night, this is not cereal related, but it leads me to the cereal story. All right. So the other night we're watching a new Netflix show that we like, which is really hard these days because Netflix, y'all have been letting us down for a while.
Yeah.
But we found a new one. So
Yeah.
anyways, we're watching and I'm eating like chips or something. And I guess I chew loudly. Or no, what was I doing? Oh, I know what
Yeah,
I was
you're
doing.
probably right. I get in trouble for that too.
So, yeah. See, so you can relate.
Like pork rinds. I can't eat pork rinds hardly anymore.
Let's be honest. What do you call them?
Meat skin.
Yeah.
I love a meat skin, bro. It's so good.
calls them
Cream
that.
cheese and a meat skin. Pork
Dude,
rinds.
no,
I love
that's
pork
weird.
rinds.
My daughter loves pork rinds, and I always think of you when she eats them. All right.
Do you call them meat skin?
No, we don't. We call them by their name. Anyways, so I'm eating these chips, and it's getting down to like the bottom, like just crumbs. But I poured them in a bowl because I know the bag's too loud because I'd get yelled at for that. So it gets towards the bottom. So what I do is I lick my finger and just stick my finger down in the bowl, and it just hold on. This might be a life hack. I don't know. So then the like crumbs just like stick to your finger automatically, and then I just eat them. And
Wow.
my wife is staring at me, and she says, "Why are you so weird?"
Because you're passively aggressively making a point, right?
That I don't know. That's good. Are you?
No, I wasn't passively aggressive. I was just eating.
Oh.
Are you a fan of Cheeto dust?
No, hate it.
Because
Hate it.
I heard one time that they made Cheetos, or they made them that there wasn't dust,
And people didn't like it.
and they were like, "No, it's part of it."
No, me and I don't know. I hate that Cheeto dust.
I do
But
too. All right,
so
go ahead.
that's just
Every
one story.
elementary kid now turns in their papers with Cheeto dust on their
Oh,
papers.
that's disgusting.
My yeah. So this is my wife doesn't like how I eat things. I eat too loud, whatever. So when I eat cereal, like I just eat cereal. I think, but apparently, like the spoon hits the bowl and makes this little clink, like ding, 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 ding. And it drives my wife insane to the point where she will not buy me cereal.
So, all the women listening, they're thinking, I'm not like that. Yes, you are. You've got something that you're like that with your husband.
I'm trying to think.
Man, mine is meat skins.
And
my
I
wife
just-
is like, can you chew those on another, like in another room?
Yeah, it's rough.
Do you let Allison eat cereal in the bed?
Is
No,
he the
dude.
wife?
Dude, I think I might be. I don't know. I'm not that. I think I get more aggravated with the way my wife
Easy,
might
easy.
have. She does this thing where she sniffs her food before she eats it.
What?
Like
Sounds
she
like
just,
my daughter. She sniffs.
does a little
She
sniff.
sniffs like random things.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, you're smelling the wall.
She does a little like a yeah like. What, are you gonna smell toxins in there? Like I don't understand. And then
Well, smell and taste are like connected. So maybe she's just getting a preview of whether or
All
not
right,
she
so
wants to
back
eat
up.
it.
Back, I
they
got a
are to
question.
her, I guess.
To everyone.
But I mean,
Like flavors in little candies.
dude, I'm
They
telling
actually
you,
aren't flavors. They're just scents.
I'm like,
Listen,
Because it's cheaper to add the scent than it is to add the flavor.
that's crazy.
Like Skittles and
you
stuff
just
or something.
blew my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. I forget which.
I've been wanting
candy
to test that. I've
specifically.
heard that. I want to test that out. Like Skittles, like you're supposed to be able to taste any of them.
What?
And like
That's
they
not what I'm
taste this.
talking
If
about.
you don't know what they are,
So,
like,
Oh, yeah,
blindfold yourself and like taste.
So if you
But
hold
if you
your
smell
nose,
it though,
If you hold,
You'd have to
if
hold
you
your nose.
you
your
shouldn't
nose,
taste it.
Then
we got to try that.
you would taste just the regular flavor without the added like this is banana or whatever.
Banana Skittle.
Dude, I like banana flavor
Gosh,
candy.
I can't. Jason, do you find yourself now that your wife doesn't like that?
Yeah.
that you don't like it? Like you've adapted to where
I love cereal. I wish
you like you wish you could, like when she's not there, you still would eat cereal. You would
I
chomp down
would
on
still eat cereal when she's there if we had it.
it. Gotcha.
That's another problem too. Is like if we get cereal, I'm gonna eat like 5 bowls
Yeah,
like day one.
dude, I'm. Y'all are better people than me. I ain't gonna lie. If Allison like told me that, I would play freaking drums on that bowl. I'm so spiteful.
No,
It's bad.
I would, man. For a long time, I tried to just eat it without any sounds. And
Dude, you're
I
such a good
remember
person.
it's like I don't know. Yeah, it was. I still like cereal, but I don't eat it much. I also like the very unhealthy cereal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like
Which is what?
like all of them except like Life or
like
Cheerios.
What's it, Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran. I hate
Any
Raisin
healthy
Bran.
cereal tastes terrible.
What about regular cornflakes?
No,
No,
I
ain't
mean I
nobody
just
eating that
dump,
unless-
I dump a
Listen,
bucket of sugar
you
on top.
might,
Yeah, dude.
you might live in a small town if you've ever ate regular cornflakes and tomato juice.
You might
What?
need to see a
That's
doctor.
weird.
if
Man,
you've
back
ever-
in the day, that was
Back in
What
whose
day?
day?
my great grandparent. Like we would eat that at their house regular.
Chris.
they didn't have milk.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Chris,
Dude, that
I'm
is
telling
not.
that's
you.
not.
That
That's
is
because
not- they didn't want you
listen,
to eat their milk, drink their milk. All right, everybody, that's all we got today. Tune in next week for more of the best moments from our first year of the podcast. Again, this is a good time to share this podcast with people who haven't listened, and hopefully you're getting a kick out of listening to these old stories. Like the pod, share the pod, subscribe to the pod, follow us on social media, and remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
I'm allergic to bees, but haven't renewed my EpiPen since 2004. See you next week.